So it goes. Then you palm mute the 5th string twice on the open. Then 2 on the 4. Palm mute. 3 on the 3rd. Palm mute again. And then 2 on the 3rd. All being palm muted on the 5th string open. So it goes. And up to speed, it sounds like this. After that part, just for the intro, right when Matt starts saying, "There goes my Valentine," you hit open, 3, and then 7. Those 3 notes will pop up a lot in the song, so you'll probably notice that. But it goes. Then you do a slide while the 7's still ringing, so it's. Doesn't really matter where it goes. I'd say about 10. And then right here it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's faster, of course, and it's all palm mute on the opens. So it goes like that. As soon as you do that, you slide in the 10 on the 3rd string, and it goes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, and then you do the same palm mute again, and then you do in 3, 3, 3, 7, 7, 7. So it's. After you play that twice, it changes up just a little bit. The palm mutes, instead of going, you slide your palm back just a little bit to where they ring, and you don't stop it with this hand. You go like that instead. So it's more like a heavier palm mute. And then instead of sliding in at a 10, you slide in the 7, and you do the same pattern. Instead of, you go. So it's. After you play the verse riff, you're playing the intro again, but the pattern is just a little different, so you want to pay attention. The trill is actually done in a separate part. You play the intro one full time, and it pauses for the double bass, and then you play it again with a trill, and you play it one more time, but as soon as you hit the 2, 3, you start sliding. So it goes. And all together it goes. After the slide, it goes into the chorus, which is 3, 3, open, open, 7, 7, open, open. Then you palm mute 4 times fast. So it's. Play that twice. And then back to this riff. And after you play that whole section I just played for you, instead of doing 2 for each note, it's 4. So it's. Once you've learned both of those, the verse and the chorus, you play them over one more time, and it goes into the solo, which starts off with the palm mute pattern. It goes. Then you slide from 3 to 7. So it's. Then you slide in the 10, hit 9, and then 10 on the 4th string. So it's. This part's probably the trickiest part of the solo, but it's actually one of the best things to start off learning, so it's a really good solo for you to learn. You want to bar to 2 13s, and then you pull off 17 and 15 on the first string and the second string. And the pattern goes. And that's seriously the whole fast part of the solo. Then after that you do what is called a double screen bend. 13 on the first, 16 on the second. So all together goes. And you go down here, 10th and 12th on the 4th, 10, 12, 10, hit a 12 on the 5th, 10, 12 on 4, 10, 12 on the 3rd, and you slide to 14. So it goes. Once you play the fast part of the solo, I guess it's kind of just like a mini solo. It's not really too difficult. You're going right here, on the 8th, on the 4th, palm mute twice. The pattern for this part is the same. The only thing that's changing is the first 2 notes you palm mute. Those 2 notes. It'll move down to 7. So at first it's 8, 8, hit the 9, palm mute the 8 again, 10. So it's. Then right here you're doing a little runaround. 9, 10, 9, 12, 10, 9, 10. That's all on the 3rd string. So it's. And like I said, the only thing that's changing is the first 2 palm mutes on the 8, which move down to 7. Same pattern, everything else. You alternate in between the 8s and the 7s. And then for the last 7, you go. After you hit that, you go. Which is 13, 11, 10 on the 2nd. Move up a string. Keep the same finger placement. It's all pinky, middle, pointer. Move up a string and down 1 fret. So 12, 10, and 9. And then you do 12, 10 on the 4th. Good scale to practice. So all together it's. After learning the part on 8 and 7, you slide all the way down and you do pretty much exactly the same thing on 1 right here on the 5th and open. Same pattern with the 2 and 3. So it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. And then you're going 2, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 3. So it's. Then you do the opens instead, which are on the 5th string. Then, like I said on the last one, you do opens and then you do the runaround, which I'm going to show you the runaround. 5, 3, 2 on the 3rd, and going up to the 4th, same thing, and then 5, 3 on the 5th. So it goes. So it's. Five, 3, 2 on the 3rd, 5, 3, 2 on the 4th, 5, 3 on the 5th. The 3rd down picking part of the solo, after you went down to the 1s, you go back up to the 8s. But you're palm muting on the 8, on the 4th, and you're picking the strings on the same string. So you got to make sure once you hit the note, lift your finger up to palm mute again. So it goes 8 on the 4th, then you do 10 on the 4th, palm mute 8 again, then you do 10 and slide to 12 quickly. So it sounds, do 10, 12, 10. Then it's kind of a string skip right here, so you have to go 13, 10, 13, 11, 10, 11. So it's, and that 13, 11, 10, 11 is on the second string. And then just like the other two, instead of palming the 8, going down one step to the 7. And then this runaround is on 10, 9, 7, 10, 8, 7, 10, 8. So it's third string, 10, 9, 7, fourth string, 10, 8, 7, fifth string, 10, 8. After that, when Matt Tuck screams no, you're going to bar the 9s right here. You're going to be palm muting this one on the fourth string, and you're going to be pulling off on the third string. It's going to be 10, pull off the 9 on the third, palm mute the 9 on the fourth, then pulling off 12. And you're going to alternate between those, and then right here they throw in a 13, pull off the 10 on the second string. That's different than what we were pulling off to before. So it sounds like, and then right here throws another one in. And back to the intro riff again, but it just plays it one time and it stops on the 3. So it's, once the solo is completely out the way, it goes back into the verse riff right after the intro is played again. So it goes, just like I showed you in the last part. It gives it a pause, back into the chorus. The second chorus where it's 4. Once it's finished playing that, you just do the palm mute pattern that I show you in the verse riff. So it just goes. That's the Hand of Blood tutorial. I hope it helps. Leave a comment in the section below. Let me know what tutorial you want me to do next. Depending on the thumbs up that it gets, I'll let you know if I'm going to do this tutorial or not. Hope it helps.